Hey, and welcome to Premier Literacy's introductory tutorial on eText Reader. We're going to start off this tutorial by opening up eText Reader. We can do so by clicking on the e-reader icon, which you see on the Premier Technologies toolbar. You can also get there from the Premier Assistive Technologies folder, which you'll see on your desktop, opening up the eText Reader icon. So here's the interface to eText Reader. It looks like a word processor, feels like a word processor as well, so should be pretty easy to jump into. But you'll also notice that there's some additional study tools that we've got in place. So we'll go over each of these in detail, but first I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview of how the interface works. So you may be wondering when you'll be using eText Reader, and it's when you have any sort of electronic document like a Microsoft Word or a rich text format document, basically anything that's not an internet document where you would use Universal Reader to pick that up. So we've got our manual opened here. We're going to start off by showing you how to read a document. So all I do is simply place my cursor at the start of the words and click on the read button, which you see here.
eText Reader with language model information summarization, auditory highlighting and translation technology. The Premier Literacy product. Copyright 2003-2009. Premier Assistive Technology.
So as you can see, it's pretty easy to get it to read your document. You can actually just let it read it to you, and it'll keep going until you hit the stop button. I'll go ahead and click that now. Now it will also start reading from wherever you have the cursor placed. So if I just want to read, say, starting from this line, I just put my cursor there and click read.
Premier Assistive Technology.
That's all there is to it. So another way, if you'd like to, is you can actually go through the document word by word by holding the control key and using the right arrow key. It'll read word by word. So I'm holding down control and press the right arrow key.
Language.
And it reads to me language. Right arrow key again.
Model.
Model.
Information.
Information. So if you'd also like to, you can read through letter by letter by just placing it in front of the text and just using the right arrow key alone.
I-N-F-O.
And so on. Like any word processor, you can modify the font. Just go up to the font drop-down menu here and pick one. Changes that up. Make it bigger if we want. This is the zoom feature. There's also a zoom button here, which will take you through all the different zoom levels. That's right here. We can bold or unbold, italicize, underline, change the justification. So we've basically got all the features you'll see in a normal word processor. Now I'm going to show you the bookmarks feature. So to use bookmarks, all we do is we click where we want to place it and we click on mark. As you can see, the bookmark icon has appeared there. So we'll go ahead and we'll place another one somewhere else in our document. There you see it. And we'll go ahead and place one more. Now, this makes navigating through your document and even highlighting important parts of it very easy. All we do to go through the different bookmarks is use the prior and the next buttons. So, we'll try prior, jumps back to the last bookmark, and once again, and it jumps to our first one. So if we try to go back any more, it will just tell us that there aren't any more before that, but we can go ahead and cycle through them all as well. And there's our last one. Now, another familiar feature that you will see built right in is the ability to find a word in the document. We're going to show that by going ahead and clicking the Find button, which you see here. So what this will do is just search through to the document for any word that you enter. So we're going to look for the word technology. And we'll click on the Find Next button. As you can see, it's highlighted the word for us there. Click it again, it goes to the next one, and so on. And it will actually go right to the end of the document until it can't find the word anymore. And change the direction if you want to go back and find the previous instance of it. So if I do that, it jumps back up the document. We'll go all the way. You want to look for the match case as well. Because I have technology entered with a capital T, it's only going to find it like that. So if we put a lowercase t in there, will find different instances of the word. If we uncheck match case, it will find both. And there you see it's finding the one with the uppercase T. So that's how you use the find feature. You can also change the voices in eText Reader, and to do that, you're going to go up and click on the Voices button, which you see here. We'll go ahead and click that. And you hear the voices that are currently selected. We've got two voices in here because of the audio highlighting feature, which we'll show you later. But for now, if we want to change just the standard reading voice, we click on the top drop down here. Currently, we've got Microsoft Anna selected, and that's all I currently have installed. But if you have other voices, you'll see them listed here. You can change the rate of the voice with the slider here. Just drag it to the right to make it faster, or to the left to decrease the speed of the voice. Advanced reading options are something that come in with the features we'll show later, so we'll skip that for now. And as you can see, the control for the second voice is very similar. The auto-identify is part of our highlighting feature. We'll go over that in a little bit. Highlights the same, and this is part of our summary feature. So we'll go into those in a little bit. But for now, all you need to know is to change the voice. We use this drop-down. You can click on the test button to hear the voice once again. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and click OK. That concludes our introduction to eText Reader. There are more training videos available at readingmadeeasy.com, so be sure to check out the website.